hearing aid. Once there lived a happy couple who had been together for decades. But after spending years together, the husband was concerned that his wife was not hearing as well as she used to. He thought that she might need a hearing aid, but he wasn't sure how to approach her. He called his family doctor asking for suggestions. The doctor told him to test it with a simple idea. The doctor said, "Stand 10 meters away from her and speak as loud as you would speak to her in a normal conversation. Observe if she hears you. If not, reduce the distance into 8 meters, then 6 meters, and so until you get a response. The distance will help us to estimate her requirements for the hearing aid." The next day, the husband saw his wife cooking dinner in the kitchen. So he took the opportunity to check the doctor's idea. He got 10 meters away from his wife and asked, "Dear, what is for dinner?" He waited for a response, but did not get one. He moved a bit closer and asked, "Dear, what is for dinner?" He still did not get a response from his wife. He then stood 2 meters away from his wife and asked the same question, hoping he would get a response this time. However, the wife did not respond. He then stood just 1 meter away from his wife and asked, "Dear, what is for dinner?" He did not get a response. Now the husband was very concerned and felt pity about how bad his wife's hearing was. Then he walked right behind her and asked, "Honey, what is for dinner?" The wife shouted, "John, this is the 5th time I'm saying chicken." The Secret of the Wife. A couple of over 60 years shared everything with each other. They never kept a secret from each other except for one. The lady kept a shoebox in her cupboard and told her husband to never open it. For years, they never talked about it, but the husband used to wonder what was inside the box. One day, the lady got very sick and she lost hope to recover. The lady did not want to keep any secrets from her husband anymore and asked the husband to get the box out of her cupboard. When the husband brought the box over, she asked him to open the box. The husband opened the box and found 2 crocheted dolls and a stack of money worth $95,000. The husband was curious about the contents of the box and asked her about it. She said, "When we were to be married, my grandmother told me that the secret for a happy married life was to avoid argument. And if I ever get angry with you, then I should keep quiet and just crochet a doll." The old man was relieved and happy to see that there were only 2 dolls in the box. The 2 dolls meant his wife was just angry 2 times during their whole married life. Then he said, "That explains the dolls, but what about all the money in the box? Where did it come from?" "Oh," she smiled and said, "That's the money I made from selling all the other dolls." I hope you laughed a little after listening to the stories. Which one did you like more? Were there any new words or grammar points that you learned from the story? Write them in the comments to remember them longer. If you like the stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help this channel grow. See you next time. Hẹn gặp lại các bạn sau nhé.